Hey everyone, I'm Jack Fossett, and today we are checking out the Mojo Hand Dream Mender. This is a delay pedal I'm very excited about. It's surprisingly versatile for being so straightforward, and this is one that I've wanted to be doing a review of for quite a while. I do want to say thank you to Mojo Hand for sending this over. This is a sponsored review. I have done reviews with Mojo Hand for quite a while. In fact, Mojo Hand was one of the first companies I did reviews with way back many years ago when my channel was quite small, and back when Mojo Hand was owned by someone else, the man who started it, and now it's owned by a different group, but who are continuing kind of the legacy of really cool effects with great tone. So this is the Dream Mender. Now this is inspired by the Memory Man, the Electro-Harmonix Memory Man, but it's kind of streamlined. It's got some cooler features, and it's just a really great analog delay pedal that gives you a couple of unique extra things. So you've obviously got your delay, you've got your feedback. Those are pretty straightforward, and they have a very, very vast range of things they can do, from, you know, very, very fast slap back to, you know, much, much longer. And with feedback, you know, you can get into the self-oscillation territory and some really kind of wacky effects. You've got a chorus or vibrato switch right here, so you can get chorus or vibrato tones for the modulation of the repeats. That's really cool in and of itself, because, you know, a lot of delay pedals that have modulation on the repeats, what they have for modulation is just the detuned kind of vibrato type sound, which is a great effect in and of itself. The problem is that sometimes when you use it, you just sound out of tune. There's certain times when you can use it to great effect and you can use it stylistically and it works really well. And there's other times when I'm just like, wait, it's the pedal. It's just one of those things. I love that it has the chorus, because I like that warm kind of gooey modulation that you get on the delays that make it sound like a rich vintage delay, but without necessarily dealing with that sort of tuning issue. Now the blend knob up top is really unique because it's not what you would expect. If you push the blend this way, what you get is you get the clean repeats without the modulation. Then if you blend it this way, you get it with the modulation. That's really cool because, you know, sometimes if you just want a straight up delay, you can get a straight up delay. Now the repeats are crisp but still warm, which I like, right? So it's, you know, it's not like that ultra clear digital, which can sometimes just seem a little sterile, but it's not that completely lo-fi. It's somewhere in the middle and kind of gets the best of both worlds. And then of course if you add the modulation on top of that, you just add more warmth and kind of lushness. Another surprisingly cool feature with this is if you turn the delay time and the feedback all the way off and then blend it over on the modulation side, it can actually act as a makeshift chorus or vibrato, because you get the modulation tone without the repeats. So we're going to show that in coming up. I'm going to show you a bunch of different tones and different things that this thing can do. That's one of them. So, that's kind of cool, particularly if you're looking for a delay. I'm not hugely into chorus pedals, but every so often I feel like I could use one. So maybe that's something you can do. It's just like, hey, you got one or two songs you need a chorus for, turn the delay and the feedback off, and you've got a chorus. So that's kind of a unique feature. And then, of course, just being a versatile pedal that can give you a really basic straight up delay tone all the way to something that's way more ambient and way more ethereal, or whatever you want to say. There's a lot that you can do with this with some pretty straightforward basic controls. So today I'm using a Fender Stratocaster. It's a Japanese Stratocaster loaded with Porter 60s Strat pickups and playing into a Henry Amps SRT Plus, which is a Vox-inspired amp. We're going from the guitar to the pedal to the amplifier. Let us know what you think of the Dream Mender. Have you ever tried this one? Are you a fan of the Memory Man, or do you play other Mojo Hand effects? I'm Jack Fossett. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.